This is an experiment with different red clover accessions from the Nordic Genetic Resource Center. And to the left you can see the wild collects or semi-wild collects, and to the right is a cultivars. And the experiment includes the original collect that was collected once in the 1980s, and regeneration of the material, and a third generation in the gene bank. And if you have a closer look, you can see that the original in this accession, they have more flowers than the regenerated material, which actually have some flowers but not that many. And this is quite interesting because it shows that the gene bank conservation influences the accessions, which shouldn't be the case. If you have a closer look at the other collects, this one is a batch originally collected. This is first generation in gene bank, and this is second generation in gene bank. And in this case, it is not that big differences. And here is a third one, the original collect, lot of flowers. The first generation in the gene bank, also with a lot of flowers, quite same height, same type. And this is another one, another original collect. You see some flowers also here with the first generation in the gene bank. Here's the second generation, not very big differences. Here's another one, a wild collect from Aukrust in Norway, which actually have only one plant of the 22 plants as a flower. And here, the first generation in the gene bank, the same picture. And here is another one, which is also quite late, also Norwegian collect. Here's the generation from the gene bank. If we have a look on the other side, we have another collect, generation wild collect, and the gene bank first generation. Quite similar actually. Here is one which is quite early. It's the original collect and the first generation in the gene bank. They are quite similar. Now we come to the cultivars, which here one is Molsta, a Norwegian cultivar, which has no flowers, very much higher, taller, and here is a Swedish variety, a bit similar, and another Swedish variety, Björn. And here is Pradi from Løken in Norway. Here is also Nordi, it's I think a Norwegian cultivar. Björkjele, a Swedish old cultivar or landrace, also quite late. And Betty here, and Lea finally here. They are all quite late and with a lot of leaves compared to the wild collects. We're doing this work to study the effect of gene bank conservation on the accessions, on the flowering, and on different quality traits, and we are describing each plant individually and also taking molecular samples to do DNA analysis. Thank you.